October 7, 2023 marked not just the beginning of a war, but end of the Middle East as we knew it. It's 700 days since Hamas launched its most devastating attack on Israel. Today, what we are witnessing is one of the most profound transformations the Middle East has experienced in past few decades. What began as a morning of terror has cascaded into a regional reconfiguration that has fundamentally altered the strategic balance of power, reshaped alliances, and redefined the very nature of warfare in our interconnected world. The numbers themselves tell a story of unprecedented scale and suffering. Over 1,200 Israelis were killed in that initial assault, with 251 taken hostage. In response, Israel launched its most calibrated and one of the most extensive military campaigns. Since then, as per Gaza Health Ministry, over 63,000 Palestinians have died, with 90% population displaced in the territory's 2.3 million residents. But beyond these statistics lies a deeper transformation, a complete reimagination of the Middle Eastern geopolitics. The fabric of the Middle East has been fundamentally rewoven since that October morning. Most dramatically, Iran's vaulted axis of resistance, once described as an octopus with tentacles stretching across the region, has been systematically dismantled. Hamas in Gaza has been severely disgraded, its leadership disseminated, and its military infrastructure largely demolished. In fact, if we talk about Hezbollah in Lebanon, they have also suffered devastating losses, including the assassination of its long-time leader Hassan Nasrallah and the innovative pager blast that crippled its communication network. Then talking about Syria, the Syrian regime of Bashar al-Assad, Iran's crucial ally, collapsed in December 2024, severing Tehran's land bridge to Mediterranean. This systematic weakening of Iran proxies has fundamentally altered regional power dynamics. In fact, the once feared ring of fire around Israel has been broken, or almost broken, exposing Iran's limitation when faced with sustainable coordinated Israeli operations. In fact, the June 2025 direct Iran-Israel conflict further demonstrated the vulnerability of Tehran's deterrent strategy, as its proxy network proved either unwilling or unable to provide meaningful support during Iran's moment of greatest need. Perhaps most significantly, the October 7 attack successfully achieved one of Hamas's primary strategic objectives, derailing the emerging Saudi-Israeli normalization process. In fact, documents recovered from Hamas tunnels revealed that Yahya Sinwar explicitly planned the massacre to prevent what he saw as the sidelining of the Palestinian cause through Arab-Israel normalization. The brutal images from Gaza have made any immediate Saudi-Israeli rapprochement politically toxic, forcing Riyadh to reaffirm its commitment to Palestinian statehood as a precondition for any further agreements. The Israeli Defense Forces have undergone their own strategic evolution over these 700 days, adapting from the traditional moving the lawn paradigm to a more comprehensive multi-domain approach with Operations Gideon's Chariot 1 and 2. Initially caught off guard by Hamas's sophisticated operation, described as an intelligence failure for ages, the IDF has since demonstrated remarkable tactical adaptation. In fact, they have shifted from sequential surface and subsurface operations to simultaneously multi-dimensional campaigns, integrating advanced technologies like the multi-dimensional units, and expanded their operational scope from Gaza to Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and ultimately Iran itself. The IDF strategy has evolved from merely containing Hamas to systematically dismantling Iran's entire regional network. This has involved everything from precision airstrikes eliminating terrorist leadership to innovating use of electronic warfare against Hezbollah's communication networks. Perhaps most significantly, Israeli forces have moved beyond reactive operations to proactive campaign designed to reshape regional deterrent structure permanently. The war has also revealed the limitation of asymmetric warfare in the face of advanced defense systems. Despite launching over 28,000 rocket missiles and drone attacks, Iran-backed groups have achieved limited strategic impact due to Israeli defense capabilities. This has forced a recalibration of proxy warfare strategies and highlighted the growing importance of technological superiority in modern conflict. As we reflect on these 700 days, we see a Middle East where the old order has collapsed, but the new one remains uncertain. Iran's proxy strategies lies in ruins, traditional alliances have been tested and reconfigured, and the Palestinian question has returned to the center stage in the ways Hamas perhaps never anticipated.